What's going on, everybody? Ooh, we're back from dinner and ready to get back at it here in the last hours of Boatfest 2024, day one. In case you're just joining, I'm going to get my little chat menu back up here so I can see what's happening. We just finished going to Boat's restaurant. Boat and his wife own a restaurant here in town called the Thai Fusion, and I can tell you that it was absolutely dandy. A tremendous meal, and we are happy to be back and getting back into it. We're going to be hitting, what's up, Ricard? We're going to be hitting the board gaming area. Hey, man. We're going to be hitting the board game Odyssey 2 stuff. I believe the schedule on that is, do we have a schedule around here? I don't see one. I think it's at 9, I believe, when we're going to do it. So 9 o'clock, we'll be back in it with that. Until then, I'm going to rig something up. It's 8 o'clock now, so it's not too far. We may turn Frank back on here in a minute, but we might just watch some people come back in and chat. Maybe I'll get an interview or two. Let me see who's available here. Let's see here. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Pack Billy. Hey, smack him. Grab hold of him. Come here. Actually, I'll talk to you too in a minute, Frank, if you got a few minutes. It's interview time. Who wants to sit down? Who's first? Get a couple of you guys in. Yeah, get in here, Frank. Let's have a chat.
What have I done?
Let's have a chat.
And how much is this going to cost me?
Listen, are you kidding me? You're paying for everything anyway. What are you worried about?
Yeah.
Sit down right
Something
there.
like
Get
that.
in your good clothes, man.
Absolutely.
Look, everyone. Let me hit the record button here. Look, everybody. It's our good friend Frank from some web page I've heard about.
Yeah,
Rewind
place just north of the border.
Yeah, welcome to Boatfest. A late welcome since it's the evening time, but it's day one here, and this is your third go-around down here. And we're so happy you come down because I know a lot of people are happy because you've been inundated with many, many items to fiddle with over there.
We have. We've been quite busy, but it's totally worth it. We came down with a plethora of Canadians.
Yeah. We brought all the Canadians.
We're starting the invasion slowly.
Well, if you're going to start an invasion, or this is the place. This is probably as close to being like Canada as you can get without without all the maple syrup. Now, what is any interesting things come across your desk over there today? I thought the Rejuvenator was super amazing, but you sort of downplayed that. So what's been the hot property today?
Well, I mean, it has been the Rejuvenator. Jason was like a little kid in a candy store working on Boat's Rejuvenator.
Bo was very pleased.
I think we fixed 4 64s already. Sinclair. I got a few monitors to look at. But honestly, we come down not to treat this as a show, but to treat this as a bunch of friends just having a good time.
I thought you treated this as a mall, because every time you're here, you buy everything you can get hold of.
You know, there's a corner of that table, an entire corner I already have my eye on.
I see. Well, I'm not surprised. Now, it's been a year since we had you down here. I think the last time I saw you was at Coco Fest, the last one, because that's within the last calendar year.
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
And so, how has the year treated you so far? How's business? What's the hot new thing down your neck of the woods?
So we've been gearing up for a complete restructure.
Restructure?
Yeah. So we have purchased a property where we will be moving production into. We'll also be moving ourselves into it. We purchased a piece of land that has a residential and a business on the same piece of property just outside of Toronto.
Yeah.
Because things are, my wife says we can't do this in the house anymore because the entire house, and I mean the entire house, has been overtaken. So we've made that step. It's been frightening, to be honest with you, but it's a step that's needed. Business can't be better. I mean, we've got people here who flew in, customers of ours, just to come hang out and have a good time, which is fantastic.
You provided us with a video of activities over there. So that everything kit and caboodle is going to be moved to your new facility.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, and eventually finally separate our lives from our work instead of everything.
You carry a lot of inventory in your actual home, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, like I've lost my garage, I've lost every spare bedroom, the entire basement, parts of the living room. It's become a bit of a disaster.
When you started, what has become Retro Run at CA? I mean, of course you came along at a great time. You're in a great location, but did you think? I mean, honestly, did you see yourself ballooning to this, or was this just like a hobby? You do stuff on the side, and now it's ballooned into something that's effectively, I mean, a full-time. It's not labor of love. It's just labor.
It's just labor. Yeah. It's you know what? It all started by scratching an itch. There was a few things I wanted, a few things I needed, and I designed them myself. And on some of the forums, some things that were like, you know what? I made 5 of these, I only need 1, anybody want to buy the other 4? And that turned into a ICBM rocket that I've been holding on to for the past 4 years. I've had to learn a lot about business, which frankly, not gonna lie, I hate. But in order to do things properly and keep the business growing, thankfully my wife has been a huge part of it as well, taking care of all the administrative stuff. We've got people like Jason, Troy, Jamie. It's become an enterprise with employees. It's quite scary.
Well, I mean, listen, if you're inundated with business, it's because you're good at what you do, right? I mean, let's face facts. I've seen plenty of like places that in the same genre, there's the same business come and go. It's tough. It's a tough racket. You've got to satisfy customers that are knowledgeable. They want their stuff shipped in a certain way. You can't compromise on anything.
Absolutely.
I mean, and I'm not just saying them. It's just a fact. We know people in this business. Obviously, all these people here, and these guys are experts in their own way.
Absolutely.
And when they send you something, they know what they're sending you. They know what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's got to be a hard road to hoe when you're dealing with these are good people, but
Correct.
They know what they want.
Two things. One, this community has been incredible to us. They really have. They put a lot of faith in us. They put a lot of trust in us, and hopefully we've been able to repay that faith and that trust. But more importantly, we just try to do a good job, because as also a fan and a consumer, that's all I want. People work hard, right? They choose to spend money that they have generated through their sweat with us. It's only fair. And you know what? Word of mouth. I think word of mouth is what's really helped. People like the Amigos, which I immediately hooked onto right away. You know that. We sponsored you guys for a very long time, right when we started. People like Doug Compton, people like Chris Edwards.
Doug's in the chat right now.
Yeah, it's people like that. Like Doug's a straight shooter. We all know that. His videos, he doesn't hold punches, you know.
Plus he knows what he's talking about.
Exactly. I mean, he's reviewed our products. We've done work for him, and hopefully we've done it right by him. And I think we have. So.
Well, it's funny. I'm looking around the room. I was over talking to our good buddy O-Rom. He's going to be dipping into your services for that poor beleaguered Bodega Bay.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work already on it for him.
He's been fighting this thing since Jump Street.
Yeah.
When you get a piece of kit like that, I know you work on some real rare, real expensive items. What's it like when you're in there and you're kneeling over these things like a surgeon with a hot soldering iron, and you know it's do or die time? How does that feel for you?
So we're currently working on a machine that anyone who might be listening who attended the last World of Commodore, we're working on something called the 3500T in Amiga. There were 2 made. They were never made to be sold. Only 2 were ever used. They were converted to Unix control centers for Commodore's repair centers. One of them happened to be in Toronto, and Stacy, the woman who owns it, worked at that data center or that repair center and took it home with her when Commodore closed. So the other one that we know of sold for, I think it was 80,000 euros in Poland. So this is like, and when I say white glove, I'm not kidding. It is like no fingerprint oil on any of the metal, any of the shielding, and it really is just a 3000T, which we're very used to working on. But because of the rarity of it, it's badge 3500. It is the UX version. That's been a lot of fun, but also very nerve-wracking, incredibly nerve-wracking.
You're working on a museum piece.
Correct.
It sounds hokey, but it's true. This is a museum piece that people around the world, a certain sector of people, would be interested in just being able to see. And yeah, I can imagine what that's like. Was it in for a lot of
It's still in. Yeah, there's quite a bit of work that still needs to be done. There's severe battery damage, and those that are familiar with the 3000T, usually not only does it take the CPU socket out, it takes the MMU out, it takes a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh my God.
So it's a lot of delicate work. We're trying to actually rebuild the traces on the board, and it's part labor, part handshake agreement that when she decides she doesn't want it anymore, I get first cracks at buying it, type of thing. Yeah, well, I mean, it's because it is an insane amount of hours put into it. So it's one of those, we put it on the bench when we've got some time, and I put some time into it for free for her because she's a fantastic person, and it's the type of piece that I know she'll be bringing to shows. She brought it to World of Commodore. We're hoping she'll get it to VCF Midwest. I'm not sure if it'll be ready then, but so it'll be a bit of a dog and pony show. But it's a little bit of selfishness, a little bit free labor, knowing very well that I'll be the first person she calls when it's ready to go.
That's the fun thing about being in this game. And this is, of course, this also sets you apart. But not, I mean, there are a lot of other people saying you're a collector, a hobbyist at heart. And so you're working in your hobby. And so you can understand people.
Paying for my addiction.
That's true. That's a valid point. You know, it's Doug here says he'd be more than happy to help you with some soldering jobs. We call Doug Mr. Blob.
There might be a few other jobs I can use Doug's service with. Soldering definitely wouldn't be one of them, Doug, I'm not going to lie.
Listen, before I cut you loose, I got to ask you, you always are involved in various events throughout the years. What do you got coming up? I mean, after Boatfest is over, what's the next on your docket here?
World of Retro Computers, September
where's that at?
14th and 15th in Kitchener, Ontario.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, well, we've done it. This is the third year we've done it in a row.
Yeah.
It might be VCF North next year. It might not. It might not. It's become that large. And then we have the World of Commodore that we're already, like, hopefully the beginning of July, we're going to start getting ready to gear it down.
December or something like that, November?
That will be the first weekend of December.
I see.
At a much larger venue this time. Last year, almost 500 people.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the cornerstone of the premier show. There's a huge amount of people working on it. So, in all fairness, it's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun. So, if you can make it, tpug.ca, tpug.ca.
We're hoping to get up there for that. Me and the boat. If I can get this guy to travel and he can get me to travel, we're going to try to make it up there for one of these World of Commodores, because, I mean, obviously that's where it's going down, you know.
Correct.
We're trying to hit a little bit of everything. Since we did Coco already, we figured we could, since we're the Amigos, right, we got to go up and see some Commodores.
We will welcome you with open arms. You know that.
Listen, Frank, you've been a supporter of the show for a long time. By the way, I'm a charitable fellow, always gives it an Amigathon and stuff. And coming here and preparing all this stuff, always nice to have you come down.
The community's been great to us. It's only fair that we try to do our best by the community.
Very good. Thank you very much,
Anytimes.
Frank. Beautifully
Anytimes.
said. Thanks for joining me, my friend.
Anytimes. Enjoy Stream. It's a fantastic event. Come next year.
There you go. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Here, I'll grab that. Thanks, Frank. I appreciate it.
Let me go find Sam for you.
I see him over there. You're up. Come on, Pack. We're going to get Pack Billy in here, everybody. Hey, thanks, everybody, for joining us here tonight. I'm going to try to get a few interviews in while we're waiting to get set up for the next event. We went to Boat and his wife owned a restaurant called the Thai Fusion Restaurant. We had a delicious meal there, and we were all a little sleepier, but a lot fuller.
There's nobody out there, Aaron. Don't pretend that that you have viewers right now.
Let me tell you something, Pac. The reason I wanted to get you over here tonight, because the last time we spoke, they shut the doors on us.
I know, they sure did. We were doing our Islands in the Stream duet.
That's right.
And they shut us down.
Yeah, so I thought I'm going to get him in early, and so he can, because I know you got a lot to talk about.
Well, I think we have some more duets to do, first of all.
I mean, you know, listen, after that Thai Fusion, it might be a puke at when I got about 3 bars in. I ate so much, I can't hardly hold it down, man. Now, Pac, you've been here every year, all right? This is the third year.
I've been here every year, yep.
And we're happy to have you back. And you're incredibly
strong. That's lies.
And you're incredibly strong, charismatic brother who's always accompanies you on the.
He'll Jeet Kune Do you in half.
Listen,
that brother of mine.
I don't need that.
I'll
lay down.
Jeet Kune Do you in half.
I'll lay down and just let him kick me. I can't fight back.
That's Jeet Kune Do. That's the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu move, isn't it? Just laying down.
See, my son does Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, sing. Listen, yeah, that's Doug, though.
And that's Doug. No, hey, what do you want to hear, Doug? Look, I'll take the low, okay?
Oh my God, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that about you. Now listen, how was the trip up from the deep south this year?
It was uneventful, which is the kind of trip that you want to have.
Yeah, you guys made record time up here. Now, how was the suite? You guys have a nice suite.
Yeah, we have a suite. We have the 2 rooms with a couch and then a switch hooked up to the thing. So if you want to play a little switch action, you can do that. Hey, John, ladies and gentlemen, John is joining us from parts unknown. John.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, what?
Well, I think we should talk about Aaron. Nobody's interviewing Aaron.
Nobody.
Don't you guys want to know about
Aaron? They want to know
Aaron?
what I've got to say.
Aaron Boat of Dowdy.
What? How am I getting Boat involved in me? I'm not involved in the boat.
No, I'm just saying if you need a. If you need a nickname.
Oh, I don't. I've got plenty. I can't talk about them on the stream.
Oh, Buck Owens, thank you for
It's good.
Thank you for the compliment on the Pod Jam entry.
Yeah.
Go listen to all the Pod Jam
We were
entries.
talking about that when we were having dinner just now. Far and away, there's no hesitation when I say this. You guys, you and your whatever gang you were with, had the most professional. It sounded like something that a world premiere podcasting facility would generate. It was also funny. It's funny. I was driving to a prison that day, and I was listening.
A very apropos destination.
When you get on the sticks, you got nothing. So I'm like, I'm going to try this thing out. And even though it was a packed movie production, I still went ahead and listened to it. And by God, I laughed. I thought it was quite amusing. And then when it ended, I was like, there is no more. It's not good. So is this a continuing thing for you?
I'm working on a second episode. It's all YouTubers. It's all retro gaming YouTubers in the cast.
Now what do you guys?
You got your Jim Plays Games. You got your me, and you got Logris UK, who does a lot of Commodore 64 stuff. Yeah. And that's it right now. I do a couple of voices in there, and I write it and cut everything together at the end of the day, and but there's going to be a second episode, but we don't know. I don't know when it's going to be. The rest of it will be out. Who's
writing this tape?
I'm writing.
So this was all your baby.
This was all something that I did to promote something else, and because the something else hasn't been released yet, it's just sitting on the shelf.
I had a feeling that you wrote this.
Yeah.
But just from the brief time we talked, I thought, man, this is a wacky character. This is the kind of wacky stuff he probably put down. There were a few things in there that was laugh out loud funny. I got a big kick out of it, so I hope you do continue.
We will. There is definitely going to be more. We just don't know when.
How did you guys record this? Did you get recorded in pieces? How did that? Because it seemed so seamless. You didn't get together at a studio?
No. I mean, they're on the other side of the Atlantic. They're both in England, so. With Jim, we just, Telegram, Discord. We got on the audio, right? And I said, okay, here's your next line. Give me this line, and he would do it, and I'd give him a couple of takes or whatever, and then we'd go to the next one, and then.
Did you produce it?
Oh yeah.
You did. If there was an award just for straight up production, that was the winner by a landslide.
Well,
I thought the production was top shelf, and I thought listen, comedy is hard. That's something else. It was an original piece. Listen, I'm going to put you over a little bit. I hate to do it, but it was an original piece.
Put me over.
And it was like, what's about 25, 35 minutes. I can't remember the exact length of
20
it.
minutes.
And you've got 20 minutes, and you've got to introduce a story, the type of humor it's going to be, the characters, and the plot, and you've got to be funny. Being funny is hard. It's difficult to pull this off.
Well, you do a great job on your banter.
Funny looking, week. It doesn't count. I'm talking about actual wit. Well, but so I really enjoyed it. I hope you keep the ball rolling on
We'll
that.
keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling. Now, we've got several episodes in various planning stages.
Very good.
So.
Now your channel, you mentioned it, but you have a channel.
Yeah,
and you occasionally put some wacky stuff up there.
I'll put
I
a
get
thing
in there
up here
sometime
and
to
there.
watch it.
It ain't worth nothing.
It's tough to get over on YouTube, man. It's tough to get up.
We're not trying to get up. We're not trying to get over. I'm upset that I've crested 1,000 subscribers. I would like, if you're subscribed to me, go ahead, unsubscribe. You're not going to get anything. You're not going to get your money's worth subscribe to me. So
That's-
go ahead.
that's
We
a
want to get
horrible-
under 1,000. We're trying to get back under 1,000.
You're trying to dip under the 1,000.
We know they're not watching. We know you're not watching.
I watch
Just
almost
get
everything that
under
comes out on your
1,000.
channel. I'm the one guy. Everyone else is ditched. I think you're incorrect. If you like the podcast, you should check out his channel.
Don't.
That's wacky. You need to do more stuff.
No,
than you
no,
do.
no. I don't even have a YouTube. Let's just move on. Let's
Okay.
just go back to these duets that we're supposed
I'm
to
going
do.
to change topic here.
Sure,
Here's my
sure.
new topic, okay? This is, believe it or not, this is a retro computing, sort of a conventioneer, or convention light or whatever. You're a retro computer enthusiast and consoles.
pretty
You're a man of many
enthusiastic.
talents and interests. What's been the hot thing for you this past year? What have you gotten into? Anything new?
The
anything different?
hot thing for me
Yeah.
has been, it has to be retro. It can't be like a
It
new.
can be anything. It's anything. It's just I want to talk to you. I want to get down deep into your gut, sort of, but not real deep.
I would say probably Dead Cells. And I stopped playing it because I was getting way too into it.
People love that
I was getting
game.
way too
Yeah.
deep into Dead Cells.
I've heard a lot of people talk about that. They're into it, man. And now, what attracts you to that one?
I saw somebody else play it, and I thought, well, this looks fun.
Yeah.
But the problem with Dead Cells is that you pick it up and say, I'll just play for a few minutes, and then it's 4 hours later.
Yeah.
And your life you've done nothing with your life.
I think Eric over at Pixel Gaiden, he's
Don't
a big
play-
fan. Yeah.
Don't play Dead Cells.
But
I don't recommend it.
You're the worst promoter I've ever seen.
I am.
Don't listen to this. Don't watch
Don't
that.
unsubscribe. Don't play Dead Cells. What else?
What about-
what I'd like to promote is another duet. I think we should do the Gods theme, and we've almost got a barbershop quartet. We got Boat standing in the wings right now. We've almost got a barbershop quartet.
Do you know the theme from God's Mode? No.
Well, let's do Savage.
I love that song too. No one wants to hear the three of us sing. Are you
I
mad?
think everybody wants to hear Boat sing.
Boat.
Half of your damn subscribers are here to hear Boat
But they're
sing.
liquored up.
And they haven't had that release.
You know, come here for a
that
second,
release, it's been building up for a year now. When was the last time you sang for the
Come in here for a little
kids?
bit. Yeah. Yeah.
Trying to think.
Scoot over.
It was somewhere around episode 400.
All right. Yeah. You know, it's funny how popular those singing segments were. Now, Boat, he hit the wall, right? I'm going to pass this over to you. Tell the people
Okay,
that.
when you pass it to me, you need to go talk to Bill because he's biting at the chomp to get you over.
Oh yeah, we'll get that. We'll get it after this interview. But I want
He's
tell the
in-
people. You're playing with
Okay,
me.
yeah. Get up and move.
All right,
You
turn
go
this
and
over.
make sure Bill
Now
doesn't
you've got to
explode.
make him sing. All right, everybody.
Hey, see, things are getting good. Things are getting good. So, enough about me. Let's talk. Let's take a look back into the storied vocal career, vocal stylings of John Bodovkar Schaller.
It is a storied career.
I have many great memories of your, and in fact, I have many very pained memories because I couldn't enjoy the show until I knew exactly what the song was. I'd go to the song, and if I got it right away, I would be, okay, thank God. I send my thing in, and then I'd watch from the beginning. But if not, I would hum it as I was going to bed. There would be some little piece of it that I would catch, and I'd harp on that. I'd be doing it. It became an obsession to the point that it was ruining my life.
Well, I'm glad that I was part of that. I've always wanted to ruin something.
But in the best way.
of
In the
course,
best way.
of course.
If I didn't care, it wouldn't have ruined my life.
Yeah.
But I think here at Boatfest 2024, what is needed, okay. At some point,
Okay.
is a triumphant return. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the Patreon. I'm sure we have plenty of folks who will throw out requests.
Sure.
It doesn't have to be the Patreon. It doesn't have to be a cappella. I'm sure we could pull someone into a company.
Oh yeah, Curtis Boyle could play guitar.
Curtis Boyle. What I think would make this Boatfest perfect, it is your fest. I think it's time to hear from you again.
Well,
the new single from John.
I've talked about this. There were three big reasons why I stopped doing the Patreon song. The first big reason was that every song was turning into a big production number because we had two separate Patreon bands, and I was spending more time doing those recordings than I was playing the game for the show. Okay? The second thing was that I was physically running out of songs that I knew well enough to sing. And the third thing was we were victims of our own success. The list of names was so long, I didn't want to leave anybody off, and I didn't want to devise a system where I would cycle through names because that sounds like a nightmare to keep track of. It was getting really, because I had heard it so many times that I knew that, like Kate Fox, David Pickford, you knew the lyrics. I knew the lyrics. Yeah.
But with all these new people, they were lumping on. I lost track.
It was
and
hard.
If I'm losing track, I know that you're having to squeeze things in.
Yeah.
My dream was always this: a shot-for-shot remake of Careless Whispers, okay, with you in a circa 1984 George Michael wig. With the flared out, I don't know what you call that, but it was flared out in the back.
Collar?
No, his hair.
Oh, his hair was flared out.
It was like a helmet up here, but it was flared out in the back. Okay. Shot for shot remake of Careless Whispers. No, it's not Careless Whispers. It's, but now you're telling me you're having my baby.
Yeah, it was the song that I didn't know.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me about this before.
My best isn't good enough, then how can it be good enough for two? Whatever that song is, you're George Michael, it's in black and white. We do it shot for shot, and then the other Wham guy, who only has this one shot where he's looking up into the camera, also Brent. I still want to do this.
Well, listen, I tell you what, I'm planning to do another Patreon song for episode 500, and it's going to be all out. But I need your assistance. Throw out some possible songs. What do you think would be good?
Oh man, God. I mean, how much Stevie Wonder have you done?
I don't know. I can't remember. I did 400 of them.
We have a list, right?
Yeah, there's a list. It's pinned in the Discord.
I mean, you haven't done very much Kinks.
I don't like the Kinks.
I know, but you don't have to like the Kinks to know the Kinks.
That's sort of a requirement for them.
I can't believe you don't like Village Green Preservation Society.
Yeah, it's way
That's
too...
a beautiful record.
It's way too...
it's a beautiful record.
It's like a British person looking in the mirror at somebody who they think is super clever and smiling like this. That's what I think
what you get
when
you from the Kinks?
Yeah.
All these Brits that you've just insulted, who are probably already asleep, I would imagine by now.
Well, I do hate most British people.
Well, that's true. Yeah. You've done that for a long time.
Everything She Wants is the name
Everything
of the
She
song.
Wants. Thank you so much. Everything She Wants, shot for shot, wig with the flared out hair, and then you got Brent doing the other Wham guy.
The one shot.
The one shot.
Voices carry. Well, you gotta have some songs off the top of your head.
Oh, I've got tons of songs off the top of my head, but I can't remember if you've done any of them, you know? Like there's a lot of great Blur songs you could be doing.
Blur?
You could do some Blur.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about song 2. I'm talking about like the Universal.
And no, if we do this, it's gonna be some sort of classic rock hit from the 60s to the 80s. That's the kind of Patreon song that's gonna be for episode 500.
Okay, so those are the parameters. Why don't you do all of, I think you could do this. Do front to back Pet Sounds.
Well, it is only 34 minutes long.
It's only 34 minutes long. There's 2 instrumentals in there, so you don't have to come up with anything.
True. So we're down to like 28 minutes.
And you probably have enough names now to fill and there's
All the
harmonies
songs.
in there.
There's harmonies. It would be relatively easy to throw together, to be honest with you. You know, you just lay down a couple tracks.
Yeah.
Boom. Record perfect. So, your job, Pack Billy, for the rest of this event
Okay.
is to think of possible song selections.
Okay.
And feed them to me as you get them. People that are in the chat right now, there's going to be a Patreon song for episode 500. Crazy
it's too
Train.
Scooby. You've already done Crazy Train.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, you did Crazy Train years and years ago. My brother and I were driving back from Dothan, Alabama, and I was like, what is, I know this, and we wound up, it was Crazy Train. We've already done Crazy Train. I remember that one very specifically.
Okay. Well, see,
So
this is why you're
that
here.
one's already,
This is
have
why
you done
you're
any
here.
T-Rex? Have you done like Spaceball Ricochet?
I've never listened to any T-Rex recordings.
Really?
Yeah, I find Mark Bolan to be annoying.
He's annoying, but he's still having a good time. He's still having a good
I
time.
would
with
much
it.
rather do a Tyrannosaurus Rex song than a T-Rex song.
Have you done Smiths? Have you done the Smiths?
I've
You've
done
a
some
few
Smith songs, and I would be happy to do a Smith song again. So, crowd, I'm getting ready to go play an Odyssey 1 game of football, which is the wackiest thing ever. It involves cards and dice. So
You're
I'm
not gonna. Are we gonna turn this around?
Well, I think what we're going to do, there doesn't seem to be anybody at the Retro Rewind table. So, why don't you pick somebody that you want to interview? You're a good interviewer. You're good on the stick. Who do you want to talk to? How about Jason Warrens?
yeah, let's get Jason Warrens in here.
Warrens! Jason Warrens, come here. It's time for your post-mortem. Yeah, Pack Billy's going to interview you about everything that's happened to you today.
All right. Well, I don't.
So you're out there. You're fixing the stuff. Have you fixed? Let's do a commercial for RetroRewind.ca. RetroRewind.ca for all your broken stuff. Your life is broken. You got to put your life together again. But you got to start with your electronics. Who do you take them to so you can put your life together again?
Yeah. RetroRewind.ca.
.ca.
Drop the H though. It's like.
There's no. I wouldn't pronounce it an H.
That's fair.
What would you say? K?
No, I just say CA, but.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
got to pronounce it. Well, don't you say uck?
Ka works. Ka would be the H, I guess, right?
Don't you say .co.uck when it's an English when it's
In the
like
UK?
an English
I usually say
.co.uk? No, it's .co.uck.
It is uck.
Do you say pecan or do you say pecan? We are talking about
What's
pecan.
going on over here?
Pecan or pecan? It is.
It's pecan, yeah.
It is.
I said pecan my entire life, and then I watched one episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Danny DeVito says pecan, and now I can't stop doing it myself. But I would never say butter pecan ice cream. That would never work. But is there any fellow pecan sayers out there?
Oh, and hey, Joker, nice to see ya.
Joker, I bet Joker said pecan
Is to
before.
Scooby. Yeah, Boats
He's whispered
A1000
pecan.
is rejuvenated. It is installed. It is working. We fired up first try. It was like I was very happy the fact that it turned on and there was no magic smoke and everything just worked.
RetroRewind.ca for all your broken life begins being fixed today with this man right here. And
Yeah,
the
so
great
today's
Frank,
one-
wherever Frank is.
Today's activity at the table for me was Boats A1000 Rejuvenator. That was I was on camera for a while. I'm not a big.
Keep talking. I'm
not a
switch
big
cameras here for
I'm
some
not a big camera person. I'm usually I like to sit in the background. Like at Boatfest last year, I escaped without Aaron doing an interview. I was.
No, this is great. You
tried.
don't. This is exclusive content. You're not going to get this. He hates this.
Yeah, I am not a big fan of me.
If you want
I have
more
a
of
face
this,
for radio, so.
no.
Listen, I hate to cut you to Amigo Junior's off.
Hey,
But
Bo just left
We're ready to play Odyssey
with the
football.
show.
Yeah, he's over there waiting for me.
Okay,
I come here to
all
bring this
right.
up, so give all the people the hidey ho here.
Heidi ho.
Thanks,
I'll
everybody.
get
Thanks.
them, by the way.
Hey,
Don't worry.
we are going to do a duet before this is over.
Yeah, I love it, man. Goodbye.
But the Rejuvenator is working, so
Very
there we are.
good.
It's working.
Bam.
Very good. Retro
All right.
Rewind.
.com.
.ca.
We're switching you guys over to Boat over at the other We're all freaking seeing. They can still hear us. We love you. No, hello. Hello. That did.
Hello, hello. This is God speaking.
Oh Jesus! Don't say that. Thanks, guys. We're good. There you go.
So we got 2 of these, huh?
Yeah, why not use them? That's the way I figure it.
I didn't realize there were 2.
These are neato, aren't they?
Yeah, man. Flight comes through.
All right. All right.
All
so
right.
This is the board game section, the board video game section here of the event. Featured. This is a featured tote
Featured
instead of a
tote
table.
event of Boatfest.
So, yeah.
For the most part, one of you is going to try to run the ball
Yeah.
or use your English to evade.
Okay.
And then whatever action you have on the TV, then we do calculations down here, roll dice, draw cards. It's insane. It
Okay.
has nothing to, it's totally
You know what?
for a referee.
That's fine. That's okay. You can flip the coin if you want.
If you want to do that,
Bo, you can call the coin.
you want to call it?
Yep.
All there.
Heads.
It's tails. You win. You want to kick or
I
stick?
will kick.
You want to kick. Which goal do you want to defend?
I'll defend my goal.
All right.
So,
So I need to get this set up.
okay. Now, you know what I find interesting, Bo? This is the Magnavox Odyssey 1, right?
Right.
Now think about it for a minute. If you think about it, we've got games over there playing the Odyssey too. So this was a tradition that the Odysseys had dating back from Jump Street. If you think about it, it never occurred to me that I never made the connection. Did you?
Really, Quest for the Rings is just the logical evolution of the
It
Odyssey
is.
1.
You're right. It's amazing. I never made that connection, and so we're lucky here now. What we've got here is this is an 80s. We just had this like an 80s era, probably mid to late 80s TV.
There's no way that's mid to late
What
80s.
year did you say this thing was?
On the bottom, it's March, July, 89.
89.
I could, wow.
Listen, these.
Okay, I guess it does have the push button
Right.
things that gives
That's
it away.
right. And so he told me that when he bought this, the guy was still used had a Roco hooked up to it.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so what a great story that was. That Bill buying this thing. Now the Odyssey dates back to 1972. So there was a rumor, right, that the Odyssey, I believe, would only work on a Magnavox TV, right? And I don't think that was ever true. But I'm sure they perpetuated that rumor.
Right.
Although it seems like a bad way to sell your console.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
If you did that, and then what you've got here on the front is a vinyl. Is that what that is? The overlay.
It's like vinyl.
It's like translucent plastic.
Plastic.
Okay, and you can. So what you're seeing is the very bright dots through the play field, and you can see the play field's for a slightly smaller TV.
But it's mostly there.
I've seen these that they actually give you different sizes. Some of them are real small. I bet they didn't even have one for a TV this big, because the thought of a TV this big in 1972 was inconceivable.
Correct,
Probably.
correct.
It's kind of crazy to think
Yeah.
about. And then what you're seeing on the front of this are these are cartridges, but the cartridges complete the circuit. So when you take one out, put one in, it'll turn the machine on and off, because you're taking you're basically taking away the area where the power flows through it.
Right.
So it makes it kind of interesting. All right, so our referee is getting ready to come over here and join us, so we're going to fire this thing up. He's got the rule book. So
The referee is integral.
I figure we'll play a couple, at least I'll get a score here.
We'll see.
Oh, that's not that.
Gentlemen, Will will be your referee for this evening.
All right.
Hey, well,
I'm, of course, Bill, and I'm going to be your linesman or the guy in charge of the cartridges.
I love it. I love it.
That's great.
It's a team effort.
I'm going to step in the
We just get to sit here. Yeah, get
Yeah.
in here, Bill.
At the moment, Bill, just to let you know, we have Aaron taking off screen bonus.
Okay, and we want you on the screen, so grab that chair and come sit here. Because the camera is right there.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Thank you.
Just to familiarize yourself with the controls.
Okay.
Up and down, left and right, and this is English. English is what you're going to be using.
Okay.
The receiver should be between the 10 and the 0.
Okay,
And the kicking team should be on the 40.
okay, we're all set up.
So all you'll need to use for the kickoff is just the English.
Just the English,
So
okay.
you're going to hit reset to kick the ball.
Yeah.
And then your job is to use English to get it past him.
Okay.
His job is to hit the ball.
And we have to say hut and stuff that like you guys are doing. Is that
Kickoff, you don't have
okay?
to. but-
Are you ready, Boat?
Yes.
Here is the kickoff.
Oh! What do you think? Did that count or not, referee?
That would be right at the 10.
Right at the 10. Okay.
Not right at the 10, but you successfully caught it.
Okay.
So
Good job, Boat.
Go to
roll 2 dice.
Roll 2 dice. All right.
two dice.
All right.
But you need to pull a kickoff card.
Okay.
I need to kill. I do. Okay. And the card says 52.
52. So you kicked it 52 yards from the 3-yard line.
Yes. Oh no, that was you.
So we're going to need to put this, Will.
So 52 yards that way from the 40-yard line here. So from here, you go 42 yards. So the 8-yard line.
8-yard line. Wow,
That's
we're
where
backed
you
up.
receive
You're backed up. Now
Okay.
roll your 2 dice.
Okay.
This is the run back, right?
Yeah.
And you can set
7.
the kickoff card.
So look at kickoff, run back at 7. Oh, is that what I'm reading there, Will?
Kickoff.
7
No,
yards.
kickoff, run back.
7 yard. Oh,
10.
10 yards. So
Go
that's
forward 2.
1, 2.
I need to let that guy go. He's no
We're going
good.
to set this guy up.
That's not bad though, Boat.
Let's set that, let's see, that's 2, 7, 10, right? And then 2 more is where we're at.
All right.
2 back.
This is why we need so many people to be, because we could never play this.
No.
Okay.
Now it's your turn, Boat. Are you?
Oh, 2 before. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay, now you get to pick a play.
This is where the offensive genius comes in.
You have the ball, and
Okay.
you are on the, what is that, 18
Eight-
yard line?
yeah.
So put your dot on the 18-yard line. And you're back all the way at the end, back between the two goals. He's on the line of scrimmage, and
Yeah, as long as he's on the offense, you're always going to be on
Okay, got it.
the 10 and the 10.
so,
Okay, got it.
What do we got?
Do you want to do a run or a pass?
It doesn't. I have to tell you out loud.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
He's gonna pick my play.
No,
All right.
trust me, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run.
Okay. So what you're going to want to do,
You're asking me to change the cartridge 4, right?
Yes. Change the cartridge 4.
yes.
That was a pass cartridge.
I can't believe you just yanked that thing out of there.
It
That's
turns
just-
off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Okay.
Look, we're in the same spot.
Yeah. It knows.
So to be in the running play, you will
There's no.
You hit the reset button.
Okay. I just hit the reset button. There it is. Something happened there. We sort of morphed into each other there briefly.
Well, I feel like I'm watching a real game. All right. So once get back on the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
Get back.
Okay.
Okay.
We might just play flag football style.
Say you will count off 3 to 5 1 or 2 digit numbers, and then say height. On height, you basically run for the.
All right. 34, 26, hut.
Okay.
My God, it's hard to defend.
That's right. Nobody can stop me.
You're like, it was amazing.
So I'd say you went into the end zone about the top area. So you pull a run card.
Okay.
Look at your run. The top area.
Is 2.
2
so
yards.
you gain 2 yards.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Second down.
So second down,
Yeah.
and then turn to play 2 as well.
The second. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, third down. Second down. Play 2. We play quarters
Okay.
for 20
Well,
plays.
put this away and say, I had to make this custom hard drive tray for this thing.
Yeah.
How'd you do
Okay.
that? Bending some metal.
Line back up. This time you're on the 20.
Metal and
All right.
an electric sander.
It looks solid
Trial and
too.
error.
It looks real solid, man.
You had to do a runner pass.
Well, I'm not running anymore. That was a disaster. We're going the fun and gun. Give me the pass.
Take out the ball.
That's so crazy.
Okay, for pass and play, same thing for hiking.
Okay.
Except instead of using those other controls, you want to reset button on hike. Use the English control to go up and down.
Yeah, just the English control.
That's it. Okay.
And you want to make sure you have your English control set to the upper center position.
Upper center in relation to like that. Okay. All right.
I'm ready.
Okay. 21, 42. Hut.
Hey, here's real quickly, so it sends it to him.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead, Boat.
Okay, set yours back to the upper position.
Okay.
And then you should be good now.
Oh, get it back.
Oh, deflected. No.
You see that? Nobody gets past my defense unless you're running. Then you go right through.
So that pass play was not good.
Not good.
So that's an incomplete
So
pass.
you roll that as you roll it.
As there's a pass play right there.
Yeah, there's a pass right there. You roll the dice for that.
Okay.
So
So I can intercept it or get a sack or
This-
anything.
It would be him that would roll it.
yeah,
So
you
you-
get,
Oh,
you
I
get
get a
to
roll.
You get to roll.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
And all these are bad.
Let's call that an 8, yeah.
So you move. You don't move at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That's
just incomplete
yeah.
pass.
Incomplete pass.
All right, what's next, Boat?
Okay. We're going back to the pass one more time.
Should I hit reset
it's
to
third
knock the ball
down.
back?
Third down. Thank you, Will.
Do I need to hit reset to get the ball back to him?
Probably.
Never hurts to hit reset a couple times.
Okay, well, I'll give it back. All right, Boat.
Okay.
I'm ready. Make sure to put
Oh,
your
okay.
gimmick in the upright position.
Okay, I got it. Okay, here comes the ball.
All right, I'm ready.
The pass is up. I don't think that counts. That's I missed.
That would be an incomplete pass.
Yeah.
So,
Out of bounds.
also down.
I
Look at you
Englished the wrong
outsmarting
way.
me.
It's fourth down and you're on your own 20.
Okay, I want to punt.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man, this is going to be something.
For a punt, I gotta remember that.
We're all new at this game.
You really need like an auxiliary troop to play this.
Yeah.
You got to have guys for every part of the game.
Do the same thing as you would for a pass.
Okay, so
All
we're
right.
staying a pass.
Okay.
All right, you need to probably reset. Make sure yours is reset.
I'm ready.
And and then you want to hit it, and see if you can hit it.
All right.
We want to hit reset so he has.
You don't. You can. Have you hit reset yet?
I hit reset.
Oh, okay. Here you go. All right, now you're ready.
Okay.
Down,
Sit. Hike. Hike. Oh, nice. Nice D. Tenacious.
So that means you will pull from the front deck,
Okay. Says 45.
and then so go ahead and move the ball 45 yards from there.
Wow.
So you're on
That
the
was-
20.
That was not a bad punt.
So that's 20 to the 40. Yeah.
And then since you received it,
Good punt, Boat.
Thank you.
you will roll the dice.
roll the dice and see what your run back is.
Punt
All right. 7.
7 is going to be 6, so you go 6 more yards than that. So right here. And first down.
This is eerily similar to real football, Boat.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna pass. I'm not doing that.
Okay. Now get a taste of my D.
So I'm on the 30. Oh, and I see as you move across the field, it makes it harder for him to deflect my shots. It's all coming together. Do you get it? Are you ready, Boat?
Yeah.
Let me put my English in the upright position here,
Make sure that it's facing the sun.
Right.
like that.
No, this
Oh, I see.
Yep.
All right, you ready, Boat?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Maybe I need to give you the ball
Yeah,
back.
give me the ball.
All right.
Stop being a ball hog, Boat. Oh,
Yeah, you got to move out of its way.
all right.
Okay.
Let me get back on the 30 here. All right, Boat, are you ready?
I'm ready. Oh, nice one. Nice one.
pass play.
Pass play.
Guard.
Bomb!
Oh.
So that means you roll 2 dice.
That goes there.
All right. What do you think about that, Boat?
That was good.
And then
7 again.
7, multiply that by 5, so you move forward 35.
35 yards.
Wow, 35-yard pass.
That's 10, 20, 35.
And it's 1 pass set because you're moving 31.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize
Let
that.
the
Okay.
referee spot the ball.
You got problems now, Boat. I'm going to the pay window. Sudden death, brother. Here we go.
Listen, okay.
I'm sticking with the pass play. I think I can, because it's hard. It's a lot. Well, as you get closer, it's harder to defend the pass play.
You're right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, let me move my guy forward, because I'm all the way up here now. I'm on the what's that? 30.
You're way closer. Keep going.
I'm on the 35, so right about there. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I might have to give you the ball.
Oh yeah.
All right, now try it. Oh, we gotta let it move.
Oh, sorry,
All right, that's
sorry,
okay.
my bad. Do it
All right.
again, Boat.
Well, replace yourself.
Well, you got to hit the ball to get out. You
Oh.
got it back, yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right, are you ready, John Boat of Carshaller?
I'm ready.
24, 16, 45, hood.
Oh, no, missed off the goalpost. Off the goalpost.
That was a miracle save. Boat.
Ah.
So is that just an incomplete pass, or?
You will roll the dice.
All right, go ahead, Boat.
Okay.
Boat, how did you get to that?
Listen, sometimes you just get lucky.
Ooh,
9.
And you go back 10 yards.
No.
So you're back
It's the big sack is what that was.
right there.
All right, I'm sticking with what brought me to the dance here. I've got the ball because he hit it. It's just to be second down. Boat, are you ready?
I'm ready.
14, 8, 12. Hut.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting my groove on now.
Roll of the dice. I'm going the wrong way here.
Backing you up. It's just like when the Redskins play the Cowboys.
10.
10 is move back 4 yards.
Oh, jeez. Now I got to go for it. My bomb. What the hell happened? Okay, here we go.
So third down.
Okay, are you ready, Boater?
Wait a minute, we gotta adjust
Oh, I
the
gotta move my
bounce.
guy back too. I'm on the 49 or so, right about here. All right, Boat. 16, 74, hike. Man, that was getting crushed. Roll them. I see a punt coming. 10 again. That's another. Yeah. All right, I'm going to punt.
Okay. Basically, do the same thing you did for the pass.
Okay. I'm on the. Okay. Right about there. So I just kicked the ball with English, right? All right. You ready, Boat? Oh, I tried. Hit it over to me.
I've got the ball.
You would have hit that somehow.
Right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
25, hike. Nice, man. You were tremendous work there, Boat. 35.
So it's on my 35, and then I roll for the run back. So we start here. Yeah.
And then you roll for the return.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to score.
11.
Wow.
That's 8 yards.
8 yards. So you're going to move up to...
That was a horrible punt.
No,
I'm trying. He's crushing me.
okay, we're back to we're back to first down.
Bo, I think we're learning how to play the game here, basically. I think that we're getting somewhere.
Listen, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm having a blast. This is the most fun I've had all weekend.
Do you have the? I think you've got the ball.
Okay.
Are you going to punt or run? I mean, run or kick or pass.
I'm going to try and run it.
Okay. Here it comes. Yoink.
Oh. Okay.
Here it is. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I've done everything wrong. So I need to be on the 43. Right.
And you basically run.
I just run for the end zone. Yep. Okay. Down. Sit. Hike.
Oh, man.
I feel like I ran out of bounds at like the 10, so it's no good. No good. All right. Did you see my little stutter step there?
Yeah, I fell for it too. I couldn't do it. In real life, it happened. This is so ludicrous.
It's great.
Actually, I didn't notice this, but out of bounds is a 5-yard penalty.
No! Well, that makes sense because everybody runs out of bounds all the time. Okay, second down.
What's going to be this time, Boat?
I'm running again.
Okay.
Let me go back to my spot.
You're on the, 38? All right, that's it.
Okay. Down. Sit. 42. Hike. I think
I
you
thought
got
I
me.
touched
You
it.
got me. You got me. Yeah, you got me. Okay, so what does that mean when you get tackled? Roll the dice.
Every time I roll, I get a 7. I got 5.
5 is minus 10.
Oh my gosh, all the way back. All the way back. Okay, I'm passing. It's the Hail Mary.
Here it goes. How worn out does those cartridge slots get on this thing?
Hey, things are built better.
That's true. They were built to last.
All right, but I knocked it back to you.
Okay.
It's a passing play.
So I'm on the 30. No, I'm on the 28. All right.
Check your English button. Make sure. No, God, no. Are you nuts? No.
Down. Sit. Hike. Oh, you got me. You got me. Brent is in charge of that.
Well, he's not here.
I don't know how the game is played
He'll
or
be
what
back.
his plan
Wait for
is.
Brent. The murder is still at large. All right, what do I do? I do? Sorry about that, Boat. 5 again.
Oh, it's another 10-yard penalty, right? Or is it 6? 6 back?
I feel a punt coming on, Boat.
You got that right.
Fourth down.
Yeah, that was 4th down.
Now it's 4th down.
What point are we on?
10.
Oh, we're halfway through the quarter.
Yeah. Okay. What are the instructions for punt?
It's the same thing as the pass.
Okay.
You've got the ball.
I got to back my guy up a little bit here. I'm on the 21.
You know, in a weird way, that game mechanic works.
Yeah.
It's strange how, I mean, it sort of
They
works.
thought this through. This
And
wasn't
who
some-
came up with
yeah,
this?
This wasn't some
Yeah.
half-butt job. All right, here we go.
All right.
Down, sit. Oh, no, yeah. Hey! I love the way it just swoops in, too, majestically. Ooh!
That's you, Boat.
Okay. 33.
He was on the 21.
So go to here. So right here is where you're at. And then you roll the dice for a receive.
Oh, 11.
11 is going to be
8.
8. Yeah.
You know how to read the chart now, Boat?
Yeah, it's like a thaco chart.
All right, I'm gonna pass because now I'm pass crazy. Boat, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I think I've got the ball. Oh, let me move my guy up. I'm all the way up to the 51. You need to move back to the behind the 10.
Oh, yeah,
Boat.
sorry.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you've got the ball.
Oh, okay. Let it come through.
Yeah. All right, 26, 15, 45, hut.
Oh, no, off the goalpost again.
I thought I had it that time.
I thought you did too. I got scared.
All right, what do I do? All right.
That's going to be -5.
Oh, okay, give me a run in there. I had one successful pass, and I've been getting crushed ever since. So I just run towards Boat like a freaking maniac now.
The fun thing about this is it's not unlike the starting real quick.
No.
It's kind of got that
It's
different-
very well thought out.
All right, Boat, are you ready for this running play?
No. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Make sure I know what I'm doing here. 16, 12, hike.
I don't know.
That's as far as-
We need the referee.
Is that as far over as you can
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
I would say that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a successful run.
Successful run.
You pull the run card. You made it in the middle.
And you're in the middle. So
14.
You gained 14 yards. So you are 1 yard short of a first down.
Oh, I want to get one. So that's on the 41. Keep that run in there. We're going to do that again. I'm at the, I'm at the 39. All right, Bud, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Height, 25, hut, 15.
Wait a minute, you said hut.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Bam, I got
I was
you.
just making noise.
You said that's offsides.
That's offside.
Don't lose it down.
Is that an actual penalty in the game?
He's in the game.
Dadgummit.
It's a 10-yard penalty. It's still the same.
All right. Where am I at here? The 49. 15. 27. Hike!
You went out of bounds big time.
Yeah, I did. I admit it.
He pulls a run card. Where did you go in? Is it up here or down here?
I went up here.
Okay, then that's one of the run cards.
That's out of bounds.
Yeah.
He just went out of bounds.
Yeah.
Which means he doesn't go anywhere, and it's worth it.
Okay, it's fourth down.
But it's a 10-yard penalty too, right? Was it?
Not for out of bounds on the run.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to punt. So flip the other.
Double check.
Yeah, you went back to the 50. I don't think I try a field goal.
Well, yeah. Do I need to hit the pass card in there to punt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me straight. many cartridge-based games have you played with those 2 cartridges?
Yeah.
None. The answer is none.
That's a valid point. I never
Yeah.
thought about that. Okay. So I'm going to punt the ball. Are you
Okay.
ready, Boat?
I'm ready.
So I just use the English on this. It's like a pass. Like, let me set my thing to the right spot. 15, 74, hike. Oh, I think you got to shoot me the ball over, Boat.
Okay. I love the way it just swoops in so gracefully.
Yeah. Okay. 15, 74, hike. Boat, you're so good at that.
You're pretty good at it too. All right.
Hold on, what now? Oh, yeah. 50.
50 yards. So on the 2-yard line,
That's pretty good.
and then you roll the dice for your run back.
That's a mean punt.
Yeah, that was a good punt you had. 9.
That is going to be 9.
9. Not the worst.
I'm going to win this game on a safety, Boat.
Yeah. Can you get a safety in this
You
game?
can. The rules are in there for safety.
Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it? All right, Boat, move yourself out there and pick your play. It's on
Okay.
pass right
We
now.
don't pass or
I'm going to pass. Okay. 15, 74. Hike.
Oh, I must have the
You
ball.
must have
Heads
the
up,
ball.
coming through. All right.
All right. 42, 69. Hike.
Not even close.
I feel like it slows down when it gets to you.
Me? I need a big number here.
I might get a safety here.
11, big number.
So for a pass, 11 is an interception.
Oh! I'm going to win this right now. It just takes one score to take
That's
home
right.
the game.
That's
the
right.
first annual Boat Bowl. Is there any run back, or is that just he gets the ball right there?
There's no run back.
Okay.
You just get the ball where it was.
I want a running play in there.
Here it goes. All the money.
So you are on the right between the 15 and the 10.
Look at that, Boat.
Yeah, right up
It
against
seems like it's going to be hard to run.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it when you get the collapse wheel?
That's true. Hey, wait a minute.
Sorry, I was offsides. I was offsides. You got to hit me with the penalty. There's no defensive offsides.
Not until you all both like are prepared for the play.
Okay.
All right, you ready, Boat?
Yep.
All right, now there might be an offside.
12, 24, hike.
Oh, you made it in.
So,
Okay. So that's a run. So you got to roll
I
a dice.
draw a run.
it went in here.
So I pick a
Roll
run.
a run.
Run card, what's the top number?
2.
2.
So you advance 2 yards.
Dadgummit.
But you still get to roll the dice also, right? Or no, is that only for that's only when you miss?
If you call
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with the run play.
What
So that
play are we on?
18.
Oh, man, we're almost at the end of the quarter. Did you advance the downs?
Oh yeah, second down.
get out of here, Boat.
Listen, I'm in the neutral zone.
All right. 12, 24, hike. No,
No, out of bounds.
dadgummit.
5-yard penalty.
Yep.
You know, I'm going to kick the field goal right now.
You can kick a field goal.
Okay.
I'm going to kick the field goal. Put the pass thing back in there.
Yeah.
Remember how to do it.
I'm putting this game on ice right now. The first annual Boat Bowl. I'm going to win 3-0.
We always play overtime rules at the Boat Bowl.
No, screw that.
Okay, so from where you are at,
Yeah,
you are between the 10 and the 20.
15.
So you're between 11 and 20. So you roll the dice. There's no game in.
Oh, okay. I roll the dice.
Yep.
3.
3. So between the 10 and the 20, if 3 is a make, so you gain 3.
Oh,
That's it.
you did.
That's
Good
it.
job. Good job,
Yeah.
man. Way to go.
Bam. That is the Boat Bowl. Let's give these guys a big hand for the people here. Thank you, guys.
Nice job, Bill.
Thank
Nice
you
job,
for
Will.
officiating, my friend. Thank you for bringing this out. We appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Everyone, we're going to take a quick pause and move over to set some other games up, and we'll be right back as you see us walk away. That was great. Outstanding.
It was the
Great
best.
stuff.
It was the best. Let me help you pack this up.
I'm going to Disneyland. Not really.
Well, yeah.
I'm riding a Big
It's
Dipper.
very similar to games that already existed, just adding a video component. Yeah.
I'm going to talk. Did you make it down to Rax?
Oh yeah, I did that before I went to the park.
When you told me that, I had to laugh because I just found that place a couple weeks ago when I was coming home. I had to laugh about that. I'm gonna switch
That's all
these
you can
cameras.
hope for. More fun than you thought. Yeah.
I'm going to stop by there the next time I'm in town.
Yeah, it was kind of a slog getting up through there from like Huntington. But I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
like on this is like, but I'm like, it's racks.
Playing the board game stuff. See over there? Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the first annual Boat Bowl. At least I'm 1 for 2. The kid kicked my butt at Sabuco. I got my vengeance, a 3-point victory, decisive 3-point victory against Boat. If you guys will indulge me, I'm going to set up the board game area over here, and then we're going to get some some Odyssey 2 going, and we're going to play a little bit of that. So bear with me for a few minutes, and we'll be right back. I'm just going to kind of leave the area here for a minute, and I'll let you guys just watch that stuff, and we'll be right back. Bear with us. I'm going to switch
colors behind you.
I'm going to switch back to Boat for a minute. Yeah, it's pretty funky, isn't it?
It's like none there, but look at that.
Oops, sorry everybody. All right, I'm gonna set this up here.
Good stuff. Yeah, I guess it's a Frisch's Big Boy in Ironton too, but
those aren't as rare.
Those aren't as rare, so I didn't bother. I'm not. After it was such a pain in the neck to get up there, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I only have to go to one more rap. So there's one in Kentucky I haven't been to. Where's that? I have to look. It's like middle of nowhere.
Good luck out there.
Yeah.
They are.
There's actually one near Chicago, Joliet, Illinois. That was one year when my brother was in the Coco Festival. It's kind of out of the day, but like, when else am I going to be anywhere?
Do you like racks? We had one in this town.
We had several. When I worked, back in the 90s, when I worked in the mid-90s, I worked at like Hills, and I would go to racks for lunch. The building's still there. It's like a
We had one of those too. They got rid of it.
There was one area of school, and right across the street. The one in here did last. It did not last. And then someone opened it as a rack franchise, and then that closed, and now it's a Tudor biscuit bar.
Those are everywhere around here.
I think the one in here is probably the one for the Oh, you got like some kind of add-on.
Yeah, the voice. Will you hand me the TV down there on that stand? The VCR might be leaning on it a little. If we just move it aside. Thank you, man.
I know Curtis was looking for a PC power cord and some RCA.
Yeah, RCA cables, I got plenty of those.
Okay, I'm like, PC power cord, I've got a whole about that thing you were talking about earlier?
Yeah. We're gonna have a game. We still got time to get a game in.
I had an Odyssey too, but the problem was there was only like one really good game, and I didn't.
Oh no, you missed out. There's tons of great games for the Odyssey.
Odyssey too.
Yeah, that's what this is.
I know. I used to have one. I literally bought it off a guy walking down the street with it. It was like late 90s. I was working at a computer shop, and I'm driving by the company vehicle, and I went, "Hey, you had it in a box." I'm like, "Where did you get that?" "Oh, I can use this." I don't know.
Boat has it. Let me get this hooked up so I'm running late and I'll go find it. I didn't mean to put you on hold. No, you were about running above, yeah. Yeah, but wait till you see this. This is going to blow your mind.
I didn't have the voice.
The voice ain't it. You're going to wait till you see what we got cooking here.
Does it sound better than the Coco sound pack?
It makes some pretty good sound effects.
Well,
sorry. Good job.
Flying rubber band.
Hey, did you take your mic off? Are you gonna play a game with us? I'm setting up this right now. Okay, get over there. I'm gonna get it going. Good. Let me put mine back on. And these are we got to have these.
Yeah, we'll get these exact microphones.
Yeah. All right, everybody, we're getting set up for our last event of the evening, which will be a little Quest for the Rings. You're going to come over here. I'm going to get the camera adjusted. If you'll look at the screen and tell me how it looks, okay?
One of our guys, Troy, absolutely loves your shirt. Hold on. He's like, you got to tell Boat I love his shirt.
Hey, Troy. Hey, Temu.com. Search for men's plus size button up.
We can see you from space afterwards, Troy.
Well, plus size for China.
Dude, this is like...
China will almost be so
Look at the crowd that's assembled to watch us play Quest for the Rings.
We're having fun.
I've had more fun playing that football game than I've had playing anything. I did.
Somewhere in this table there.
Yes.
The whole raffle?
No. The second half of the raffle will be tomorrow.
Oh, okay, so the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do either of you local guys?
I left for 20 minutes since I knew I was going to be something. I just didn't know what it was.
I bet we called some of your numbers because there was somebody, I'm sorry. There was somebody that wasn't here. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, I looked at the thing and then I didn't think we were going to have this. It didn't matter because I was like, well, I just want to get back to the Amigos and you all were late starting that.
Right.
So, it's fine.
But you've got more chances. Tomorrow's a new day. There's more.
Unless you already thrown all mine out.
No. Because we only call the company when we're not here.
Do either of you guys have a keycap puller?
I know Frank might. Did you ask Frank?
I think Frank's already said he didn't, but I'll ask him again.
Okay.
Frank was the one that told us we needed one.
I'm gonna set one aside here.
Okay. I'm gonna let you get set up and then I'll put more into place.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
That was the third time I've asked for
The voice box.
I'll probably ask you again.
I can't believe nobody here has a keycap.
That's fine.
I thought Frank might have one in that. Hey, right here?
British. So yeah, right forward.
See the screwdriver. Oh, mom.
What it looks like inside.
Oh, cool. That's your friendly self.
Oh, is this a, you don't want to mess around with it.
Right here.
Now, this is what makes it unique. So this is a keyboard overlay. And it sets nicely on top of that. Isn't that nice? This is beautiful. Probably the best manual ever made.
Oh, yeah.
It's so gorgeous.
Is this the first time you've played it?
No, me and Bo played it for years ago. Look at this. It's got a partial page. See that? And then every other page is like that. It's in full color. Look at that. This is a big deal about this. Well, it's not Star Wars at all. And here's the piece that is just off. Turn that just a smidge this way. There you go. That's handy right there, fellas. That's perfect right there. Here's your game board. Go look how gorgeous that is, eh? That's exactly right. So we're going to put the game right here. Now, me and Bo, if you wanted to elaborate or look at the game, you can look at a video in our archive. Bo shot the ultimate board.
Flight delay.
We're going to play like a sample round.
So long. American Airlines gave me
Now this game also
money and flight credit to come back and get this. If I can do an extra
just play the Odyssey. This is the Odyssey one that we moved up, and like Bo said, they advanced their game. I'm going to join you through here. Yeah, you can always come right here, because you'll be in the shot.
Yeah, that's good.
We're going to be playing, there's two of them. And we're just going to play literally an example round or two. We wouldn't get this in for the night.
What's the hardest one? Oh, he got me, Bo.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
What are you gonna do?
Changes.
Hey, listen, your strategy's sort of working, Bo. So both
Listen,
got
I've played this before.
Get in there, Bo. Okay, so both got to rate double. If we were playing this now, Bo, so wherever we were at, we lift it up, and then sometimes there would be a ring around.
Right, whoop. Oh, we're already playing again.
Okay, so the ring is down there. If I got the store, I'm going to cut stuff. I think I can get this one.
All right, I'm dead. Come on, almost there. Nice, good work, man.
We're doing a lot better than what we would do.
All right, what's going on over here? Odyssey.
This is you. Oh. Next round, we're going to play like a real round. Right now, we're kind of... Okay, so we're going to hit no ring. Wait, hold on a second here. Don't touch anything, okay? Okay, now, let's pick our guys. Gosh, it's been so long. I know. Okay, you've got one in my wallet. Ignore it. So we've got to pick Ringmaster Kickstart. So now we put the rings out. Okay. Ringmaster, it's Ringmaster. The other two players choose their role. So this doesn't change. Go ahead and choose your role. Okay. You're not going to get it. Oh, you're going to change it. Okay, right. Okay, now, you see we didn't go into zoom mode. Okay, so now this is where this is that will place some of these rings randomly. We're going to place a couple here. And you're also represented on the board. So, notice I got two cards here. So I got
It's like a Mario Party deck right there.
Okay, so here we go. First we think we're going to attack. Let's attack here. Okay, so we actually glitched it and so we've got the ring. That's the way this game works. Hey, Brent, bring those other Odyssey games over here for me. This is Odyssey 2. It's a beauty. If you look through the manual here,
Inside here, we have another just beautifully produced gold leaf. It's probably real gold leaf. And inside there, it's abstracted out in a way that makes you want to imitate. You've got some screenshots of the game, and we'll see the screenshots. Thank you all.
now, by the way, we should mention all three of these games are part of what's called the Master Strategy Video Game Series. They all have these are expanded memory cards that we're playing here today. Here's the board.
Incredibly.
This is why we are going to kind of quick look at games. We need to overlay in there.
I don't think so. We'll have to go into the other one.
Let's have a look and see if it does. I'm surprised. I don't think it's overlay in here. Let's have a look in here.
Well, wait a minute.
Okay, let's see Jason's copy. Again, Jason Warren's very nice. The inside of the box has a little picture. So this one doesn't look like it has an overlay. That's okay. We're going to hit the button and see what it looks like. I know what it looks like. It looks like hard. Me and Bo have shied away. We tried to play this here all fired up, and we were too dumb, everybody. Oh, look at this, Bo. I don't even remember this.
Maybe we should play the game. The game was fun. You just won.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, I'm under the water. I just surfaced. Oh, this is great.
Fire.
Yeah.
This is already the best we've ever done in any game. Oh, look, I'm a boat. I'm a sub boat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna blow you up.
Oh, no, you're not.
Turn, darling.
And you went down in flames. There we go. Sub battle?
Yeah, sub battle.
See, I didn't realize there was a game here. I thought it was just...
I don't think we tried this. I think we only tried this.
No, I tried. It was too hard.
I'm in
this should have the board. I don't think it's going to be out.
Yeah, put the board out.
People can think we know what we're doing.
See, I think I'm trapped. I'm slowly advancing.
Here's the board. That board, it's so intimidating.
Coming for you. You'll never catch me. I think we both destroyed each other.
Usually it's your instruction. Oh, look at this on the tank. See, we've got to learn how to play this.
I bet this is really fun.
I bet it's really good because it's diverse.
Right. I like those screens too.
Why did you release these as just games? These are as good for the size of games.
You're not wrong. I think they wanted to save them for this collection. I'd love to be the programmer of this thing.
Man, even in the water, going up with a torque.
That's the way submarines always work.
You know, we're not going to have this much fun at Wall Street one day. Oh, I'm the sub.
You're the sub.
Oh! This isn't really fair for us. Well, no, I guess you stay in.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Why would they send the tank to conquer this island?
Why would they send the tank to conquer us up? Oh, you got me.
I like the better movie. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Why did they release this, bro?
This is pretty great. It is pretty great.
Is that mine? It is.
Aha!
X marks the death. Oh, no.
Yeah, they should have released this.
Come here.
Oh man.
I'm getting good at this.
Yeah. Now we'll see how you do in the air.
Oh,
Yes! Man, that was great. I'm freaking like Jose Canseco.
Man, you just dropped me. All right, one more round of this and we'll move on.
I don't want to move on.
Yeah, because we're going to play the last game. It's the Master Strategy Series.
That's fantastic right there.
You like that one? But that might be a winner. Just go with anything over that. Was there anything over this? So we've got two complete copies out of any one here. Often cards. So this last one is so complicated that we just looked at it and never even tried. Because, I mean, it's funny because Boat actually plays Wall Street for real.
Yeah, and I put some time into trying to learn how to do this.
Me, I can't spell Wall Street.
It was beyond me. It was beyond my abilities.
This one's called.
Does this one have the overlay?
I'm gonna look. Oh wait, look at that picture. This is an RF, by the way.
Are you serious?
I'm not lying. It's RF.
Man, RF's great.
Well, it's the best, really. It's the best F. Oh, look at this. Look at this manual.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't look at this.
Well, this is a game for traders.
No, look at this though. These are faux leather bound. Open that up with Jocko there.
Yeah, it's like
It is, but it's hard to understand. Look at that.
yeah,
It is.
that's exactly what it is. So yeah, you can see that you're going to keep all of your investments on here.
This one also does not have the over. It doesn't have the A over.
It's all the fun of the stock market without.
Let me see this.
Okay.
What a game board.
Yeah, it's easy. Really.
This is like the game of German. Right?
Yeah.
You move up and down that
It's
thing here.
track. You got to get beat.
Hold that a second. Let's see. Somebody just had real stocks in it. It says right here. You'll find certain blue chips like IBM, Wildcat Oil, McDonald's. These are they didn't care.
Yeah.
You don't want your stock in our game. Screw you.
I guess there's no rules when it comes to stuff.
So let's look at the screen, shall we? And here you go. Any of you not really gamble and stuff, this is real hard too.
Newsflash. Well, I already know it's false.
But that's neat.
I mean, think about a video game that did that. These would be blown away.
We've got to learn how to play this one too. We knew how to play it well, so we're okay with that. These are a little bit, we needed a Jamie type. We've got one more. Oh, it's still sitting over there. It's not it's a box over there, but it's got some blueberries on it. We can't play it, but we put it off our way. We'll take it to the house. But this one is another good one. Keep in mind, these are all Odyssey 2. This Odyssey 2 has the voice line. That's not what's live. You know, it looks easy here. I'll play some games to work with. So, thank you, dude. Okay. You haven't seen the show, right? I'm just gonna put a card in this to have something in it, so we like to see a screen. Yeah. So this is the last thing. I just bought this, and I thought it'd be fun, but I looked at it. It's an 8-hour game. Really? They're not screwing around. Look at the size of this video game box. It's a big boy. This is the Apple II version, by the way, but they're all about the same. Oh, you like that? And then I think that's nice right there. Isn't that cool? Now, when we look inside this bad boy, this ain't what it's ever played. This is old school, ladies and gentlemen.
That looks like
Coco Man will be beating you down. He's right there. He will rack you up. And you can see right here the loading instructions for the Apple. Here's the epic warranties in there. I'm going to bring out the big guns here. The warranty pieces in here like a freaking glove. Look at this thing. And then here are the images. Look at that. This makes people dark hot. Drop it in. Thank God for Coco Man. Alright, so I bought this for this event, and then I would say you can look away because I know my limitations when it comes to these sorts of games, and this was beyond our ability. But I want to show it off during a little video.
It also shows you how much more quality and time and effort went into Odyssey 2 games.
Right.
And this is the quality package.
But I do like this is like a regular epic game. It's a mega size.
Yeah, because I always think about winter games, the cover of winter games.
The funny thing is, this wasn't that expensive. I think I paid like $30.
What do you get when you think?
Well, I mean, we're gonna play eventually. About 8 hours.
I'm busy the next winter here.
Now, you and the crowd, we got a crowd here. Has anyone here, aside from you, played any video board games, ever seen any no? Is there anything like this from Coco? Nothing. That is, I think that's a long sort of it. Both Dan's on our way out of here.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are going to, this is going to be the final feature table of the evening. I'm not exactly sure what we'll be streaming for the next, I don't know, 2 hours. But we'll find some interviews. Stay tuned for interviews. Aaron's been talking to every single member of the Boatfest crew.
Well, as best I can.
I'm going to be roaming around, checking out the various exhibits. And yeah, we're having a good evening.
Bear with me for a minute while we move the camera back over and switch over to the other mic. Can you help me out on that? Thank you, small but devoted fan base.
This is a board game that came out on the Commodore 64.
Oh!
I like when you point the camera at that screen. At the rainbow.
That's the next one.
On the list.
That's it. What's the one first? Oh, you got it?
Yeah, it's the BBC version.
Then why did I say it was and you didn't say it there? You took your head like
Sorry, I was off. I haven't got a quiz read on Saturday, so.
That's, I gotta have that.
But the great thing is, it's you don't necessarily need to have the wall, you have it there. Just grab it, sunny, it's cheap, and then use it.
And realize that's why I got the app. Take the same thing.
But I see
What'd you say?
I like the voice on there.
Oh, I'm gonna bring some stuff that shows it off tomorrow.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. See, this was great. If I could go from your office, this is brilliant.
See, he's actually showing up over there on camera.
What is?
The stripes, the rainbow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
on
yeah.
my camera, but I don't see it there in real life, and then you can see it coming through the
It reminds me of the Amiga has a sort of a rotating color mode. It's what it reminds me of in a lot of ways. All right, let me get back over here.
That's just funky.
Hey, Coco Man, I haven't talked to you yet. Get over here. Let's have a little chat.
Oh, we're gonna. Well, since I'm here.
Okay. All right, I think we're back.
Are we back?
Okay, let me. Hello. All right. Your microphone. Just clip this on your shirt, brother.
something on
And then zoom in a little bit here. Get yourself on camera. Move out a little.
camera.
Yeah, you're on camera, brother.
I'm on camera. There I am. Oh, and I can see the rainbows behind us.
Yeah. That's not the best camera angle. Hey, Pajako, could you straighten this camera up a little bit for me? Move it this way, and then that's okay. Now a little bit that way, and stop. No, a little bit this way, a smidge. Set it down. You're in. Thank you, dude.
Okay, now we have a couch for you to move. And have you help us redecorate.
All right, listen, everybody. Special treat here.
Where?
Right here.
Oh.
As is traditional, please tell everyone in the audience what's your name and where are you from?
Well, I'm Jason. I'm from CocoMan.biz, and I'm from Toronto, Ohio. So I've just come down river a lot, way down river.
That's not how long does it take you to get here?
It was about a 4-hour drive or so.
Well, that's not bad too.
No.
Good day too.
It was a beautiful day to
now,
travel.
Toronto, Ohio. What part of Ohio is that? Where is that in relation to Columbus?
This is in the eastern end of the state. It's actually right across from the northern panhandle of West Virginia. So
is it up there like Marietta and stuff? Up
oh
there?
no, it's way beyond that. I'm actually closer to Pittsburgh than
Oh,
I am.
I see. So you are.
So like I'm like literally across the river from the most northern county in West Virginia, up there in just across from Hancock County, New Cumberland, Weirton. That's right. I can literally look out my kitchen window and I can see West Virginia on the other side.
So you're
of the Ohio
practically
River.
a neighbor.
Practically,
The funny thing about West Virginia and Ohio, they're real long states, and so practically a neighbor can be a 4 to 7 hour drive.
Absolutely, and I didn't even follow the river. I came down and around.
Yeah.
It's like I could follow the river, but I looked at I'll just take the interstate.
Now, the last time I laid eyes on you in the flesh, baby, was at Coco Fest last year.
Yep.
You're of course, you're the Coco Man. You're a Coco mainstay. You're part of the nation. We see you every week. But you're also a businessman, you know, and deal in commerce in the TRS-80 color computer community. How did you get into that? Like, what got you into that? It's not something everyone can do. So obviously you have some technical prowess that got you in the door.
Well, my real job, I've worked in the electronics industry for years, and and I grew up with a color computer. My first computer, Christmas of 1984, was a color computer too. And of course, I have an older brother. He's written some software for the color computer even recently. But I started getting back into the Coco around 2018 or so. I did some over the years.
Right.
But it's like he wanted to get back into the Coco. He wanted to have a RGB display. And at the time, I did not have a spare Coco 3 RGB monitor. So I started to look online and I saw this open source project where you could take a Coco 3 RGB output and convert it to the SCART connector and then run that, the European video standard, then run that to like an HDMI, to a SCART to HDMI box. And one of the things with the Coco is, I think what's another computer that has the artifact graphics, like the Apple II, I think did some artifact colors. The old Coco 1 and 2 games, they used an artifact color screen that of course does not work on RGB. So, and part of the SCART standard is pin 16. If you put 1 to 3 volts on pin 16, you get RGB video. But I still have to feed the composite video into that SCART converter to get the video sync. So it started out as a project for my brother Ken, and then it just being, and I said, you know what? And if you want those artifact color, Ken, you can just unplug the power cable, which was and still is just a USB cable. And he said, well, couldn't you add a switch of some type? I'm like, that's a good idea. I should do that. So I did. I added a toggle switch so you could switch between RGB and composite for the old Color Computer 2 games. And just one night on the Coco Discord server, I was on the voice server, and I was like, you gonna sell this? You should sell this. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll sell it. I'll call it a switcheroo, and I'll put a picture of a kangaroo on it.
That's exactly what you did.
Exactly what I did, and it stuck. So all my Coco line products are Australian themed, and I actually had to put on the website that it's Australian inspired.
Yeah.
Made in the USA, because I got so many messages like, are you from Australia? Are you in Australia?
Actual Australians would be horrified at the thought of that. That you were representing them. Because I thought that too before I knew who you were. I just assumed, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's I had to put on the site. Yeah, just.
There's one right there. He is horrified.
Horrified.
Australia has spoken.
I came up with an extension cable for the Coco 3 RGB, and I was quick, and I thought I'm just going to name it after another Australia thing. Like, I thought it was Kookaburra. It's actually Kookaburra. I was corrected by authentic Australians. One of our regulars, Nick Morentes, and others on the Coco Nation
famous
show.
software author. Yeah.
And I've met Nick. It was like 20-some years ago, but
yeah.
I have met him in person. And the funniest thing I remember about that, I found about it the next day. I wasn't on this trip, but they took him to Outback Steakhouse.
Ah!
And I thought that was hilarious then. And then in recent years, I've asked him about it, and he's like, "It's not Australian food. It's American food with Australian names."
Yep.
And it's like, just as I thought, because it's just your same, steakhouse fare, like your Texas Roadhouse or any kind of country western steakhouse. It's just a different country theme. But speaking of video cables, I have gone out a little bit beyond the Coco now. I have an RGB to SCART cable for the Apple II GS.
Oh, I've got one of those. Really?
And it does not have an Australian name. I decided I was going to limit the Australian name to the Coco line.
So we got the leader hosen or something? Is that what?
No, I just called it an Apple II GS SCART cable. And that came about because, when I was building the switcheroo SCART cable for the Coco 3, I started getting requests. Can you make one of these for the Apple II GS? I'm like, I don't have an Apple II GS. I do now, but at the time I didn't, and I finally got it to the point where it was nice and a nice molded cable. It was the key to producing anything. You need to be able to make it repeatable. Again, working in the electronics industry and working in sometimes a manufacturing and repair field, it's like, yes, I have to be able to make this repeatable. I can't, get the suppliers and everything lined up and get those parts in. But any product most of the products I have made and do make were because I've had a request. I had someone I need this, or I need that, or what about this, what about that? Yeah, let me and it just started out with adding that switch that my brother asked for, and most of them. There's been a couple things that I've just kind of said, I wonder, let's try, and some of them stuck, and some of them haven't. But so it's been like since 2018, I'm thinking now. So it's been a great ride. It's actually great to finally make the trip down here to Hurricane and experience this all. And I'm also documenting this for my YouTube channel, my vlog channel.
What's your channel's name?
It's called Fairly Amused, like fairs and amusements.
Yeah.
So not only am I going to fairs, amusement parks, theme parks, but I've been going to these retro computer events. And this is my first year at Boatfest, but I've gone to Coco Fest several times and documented it. Vintage Computer Festival Midwest and documented.
Did you get a Tandy Assembly? Been to that?
I've been to Tandy Assembly. That was I haven't been in recent years.
Yeah.
That was before I started the vlogging channel. Who knows? I may show up at one again someday, but I just I think I've had some scheduling conflicts and whatnot.
Yeah, I understand. I want to talk to you about your vlogging here, because here you are in Hurricane, and you didn't come just to Boatfest. You did other stuff, or I think you I know you went to Racks down there. Which you want to talk about that weird side gimmick that you've got going on?
I can. I did not vlog from Racks.
What?
No,
you let that slip through your fingers?
No, yeah. There's actually a YouTuber based in Pittsburgh called Pittsburgh Dad, and he actually went to the Racks over in Lancaster, Ohio, and did a whole thing about it.
Yeah.
So, but he's kind of more of a comedy bit. I mean, I am silly, but I am not a comedy channel. I am silly though. Yeah. But Racks, I guess it was a chain of fast food roast beef restaurants. Way better than Arby's.
But I think they were around. At least I knew about them before I'd ever heard of Arby's as well. I don't know if they were around first, but
yeah. And see, where I grew up in the Upper Ohio Valley, we had Racks before we had Arby's.
Yeah.
We had several of them. Unfortunately, they're all gone. There are, as far as I know, there are 6 in operation, and from what I've read online, I think it maybe started just across the river here over in Ironton, I believe.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That is right across from Ohio, which is right near West Virginia, right there in that little corner. You know, we had one up here, and I remember I remember the commercial, the Rax Max roast beef sandwich, and I always enjoyed their stuff. They had some really good food, and you're telling me they're still pretty good at this point?
Oh yeah, I mean, I get the deluxe roast beef. I get it without mayo, and then I put the barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah.
I've been doing that.
See, that's the way I like it too. Now, what differentiates one of their sandwiches from Arby's at this point?
I think number one, the quality of the beef.
Arby's
is
kind of dry, isn't
it's
it?
kind of dry.
Yeah.
From what I understand, Arby's has at least they used to at one point. They kind of have like some kind of loaf that they mold or something.
Yeah.
And then cut. Rax isn't like that. Plus, the deluxe is on a long, kind of like more like a hoagie bun, and has lettuce and tomato, and then I throw the roast beef. And now they have regular fries, and they have twisty fries, which are pretty much curly fries,
right.
but they call them twisty fries. And but there are 6 of them, and I have this Ironton before it was yesterday. That was number 5 for me. The only one I haven't been to yet is down in Kentucky somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. I have to look it up. It kind of looks like it's out there in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But a lot of these do tend to be in the middle of nowhere. I think the only one that's even near a major area is the one near Chicago in Joliet, Illinois, that I've been to several times before Coco Fest or VCF Midwest.
Now I got to ask you, because you mentioned it, you have or will be going to Cannon Park on this trip as well? Have you been there yet?
I traveled there yesterday.
So you did the Cannon Park experience. Cannon Park is a local historical amusement park. It has, it's not either one of, if not the last gravity-fed ride in the country. The haunted house there. It's a very rare ride. They're tough to keep up. We've had that one forever. What did you think? Have you been there before this time around?
No, this is my first time and only time I've been to Camden Park. I figured I was coming down here for Boatfest.
Sure.
It's right down the road.
You got to go, yeah.
Yeah, I checked the schedule. I'm like, perfect. I'm just going to, like I think I told you before, I was like, I'm going to come down a day early and go to Boatfest, or before Boatfest and go to Camden Park.
Yeah.
I think they opened in 1903.
Yeah. They were a stop on the trolley or the train back in the day for picnickers, yeah.
Yeah, we have a similar park up near Pittsburgh. It was a former trolley park where these trolley companies on the weekends, they would put a park at the end of the trolley line to promote use of the trolley line on the weekends.
Yeah.
And Kenny, what I think is 1898, so just a few years older than Camden Park, but. I believe Camden Park is Kennywood is owned by a corporation now.
Yeah.
The family got out of it several years ago, but I believe Camden is still a family-owned park.
It is, and it's got some unique. It's sad because the fire got rid of a couple things, but it has some rides that were from Coney Island, the original Coney Island in New York. Okay. It's also got that wooden roller coaster. Is ancient. It's been around forever. The Big Dipper. Which I'm assuming you had a ride on that while you were here.
I rode that 4 times. I enjoyed that. That was actually.
It's not smooth, is it?
It's not smooth, but believe it or not, I have been on rougher roller coasters. Just this past Saturday. Again, I'm working on that video. That should be up on my Fairly Amused channel very soon. I'm finishing up. Hopefully, maybe this weekend I'll get a little downtime to finish it up and get it uploaded. But. I went up there for an American Coaster Enthusiasts, or ACE as they call it, event.
Sure,
we got like a lot of behind the scenes toward like their dark ride or their dark walkthrough. One of their coasters called Ravine Flyer 2, which it actually goes across a state road. It's a wooden coaster that goes across a state road, and it's a great design and everything. But honestly, and I said this when I was up, I felt like I was the paint can at the hardware store.
Yeah.
I was like.
The roughest one I ever rode was a wooden one, and I'm going to invoke it but it was brutal. Was the Beast at Kings Island? That thing was brutal. I mean, it was to hurt me riding it. Their upside down coaster hurt me in a different way because of the rail thing that went between your legs at Kings Island. But the Beast, the wooden coasters. If you're looking for a smooth ride, that's not your baby right there. But that one hurt me a lot. It was nasty.
When was the last time you rode it?
It's been years ago. It was a long time.
I'd say like around 2019, I would agree with you. It was really bad. Here, I think season before last, they retracked a huge part of it and reprofiled some of it. And actually the big big loop thing they have, I can't remember the name of it, what the proper term is for it right now. They rebuilt a lot of that, and now I have to say that the best part before is now the worst part of it. So it has much improved. Cedar Fair and Kings Island have put a lot of money in. That is the world's longest wood roller coaster to this day, and it was built in 1979.
Yeah, I haven't ridden it for probably 20 years.
I haven't ridden it this year, but when I rode it last year, it was much improved.
So you're covering on your channel. I don't think I ever noticed any of this of your content from these. I'm going to check that out because I enjoy that stuff, and it's neat to see the local flavor because it's going away in a lot of places. You don't get to see that kind of these smaller amusement parks. Sometimes they get bought up, sometimes they go under, And so someone needs to document this stuff. It's nice to have someone going around. It's a good idea to do that, for your blog. I need to ask you, before we get off the subject of Cannon Park, did you get to ride the haunted house, the gravity pad?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. I did. That was the fastest dark ride I've ever been on. I was quite surprised. And then at the end, there's literally a gentleman at the end pushing and stopping your car. I'm like going, holy moly. But yeah, I was thinking typical dark ride, but something's going to buzz at me and I'm going to turn. I'm just like, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Like you go upstairs, you go outside. It's a real weird one. It's not that scary from what's inside the haunted house, but the actual movement is, It's hard to believe that's gravity fed. That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah, that definitely threw me off guard. I had never been in anything like that before. Last Saturday I was up at that Waldemere up in Erie, and they had a dark ride, and it has a part where you go in and outside and go back up, but it's not gravity fed like that. That part is, but the rest of it, you're electrically powered through it, so that was a shock.
I'm super happy you got to go down there at the Cannon Park. It's well past its prime, but they do their best to keep it going, and they draw every year. But I mean, when I was a kid, it was a whole different amusement park. It's changed over the years with the times, and they had a fire there that took out some unfortunate things that were from the old Coney Island. I don't remember. Is the Whippet still there? I think
the Whip is still there.
That's another one. That's another old
That's another old style ride. It's not the only one I've been on, but they do.
That one got made. I want to say mass, but it got around. I think they're getting ready to over. So let's listen. Before we get off here, tell everybody where. Because I mean, let's face facts. I don't think I'm going to blow smoke when I say you're the premier Coco guy when it comes to these. There's no one else really doing what you do. I guess is there anybody? You're the man when it comes to making these Coco peripherals. Where can people go that see this interview that if they want to pick up something or order something from you?
You can go right to my store. You can go to cocoman.biz, cocoman.biz, and it'll take you right to my store. Very easy.
And once again, tell everybody where your video blog is. What's the channel name?
Channel name? My video blog channel name is Fairly Amused. Or you can just go right to fairlyamused.com and it will redirect you to my YouTube page.
Oh, that's clever, isn't it?
But like just like fairs and amusement, Fairly Amused.
I love it. Hey, I'm glad you came down this year. You're going to be here tomorrow too, right?
Absolutely,
You're going to be outstanding. And so we're going to fire up some Cocos tomorrow. We're going to be eating back in your wheelhouse, and we'll get in some of that. So until then, I'm going to cut you loose. Thanks very much for chatting with me, my friend.
Thanks for having me. Good.
And again, Coco Man here, everybody. Thank you very much. And I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to divert the cameras. We'll be back here in a few minutes, everybody. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, man.
That's good stuff.
Hey, hopefully you can make a few bucks, eh?
I don't make any. Yeah. I guess I could maybe sell a few things.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. There was.
All right, everybody. It's getting into the wee hours here. It's getting near 11 o'clock. We're going to finish it up for the night and come back fresh tomorrow. I've got Mobius on tap for tomorrow with this incredible Amiga setup, and we'll probably tour the floor. You got a tour early. We'll do another one. We're going to come back tomorrow at 9 a.m. At 10 a.m., myself and the Brent will be live with ARG Presents. No idea what he's got planned, but it should be interesting, that's for sure. And then we've got several featured table events, including multiplayer Jaguar, 2 Cocos hooked together. That should be a lot of fun. We're going to play some 3D games. And we're going to have a live Sprite Castle tomorrow, as well as a big auction. So this should be a lot of fun tomorrow. So I hope you'll join us. I hope everybody had a good time. And I hope, I'm going to check the chat real quick, because I'm sorry, by the way, I didn't mean to abuse you guys, but you know how I get really busy and I have trouble keeping up with everything. So I hope everyone's had a good time watching the show. Oh shoot, I just ruined that. Hold on a second here. Let me get this back to where I can see it. Golly Nets, how did I do that? Hang with me. I wanted to say hi to everybody in chat. A big shout out to our usual suspects tonight. I want to say hi to Scoob, who provided a lot of interesting and fun-filled items for the raffle. I want to say thank you for Joker. Hey, I appreciate that, Joker. Man, I hope you had a good time. Brock, it's always fun to have you in here, man. Dave Z, we're digging. People have been looking through your tote, but I'm going to formally open it up tomorrow and let people dig through it. Bavunky, it's great to see you in here. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but YouTube, I don't know what it is about them, guys, but that's why we do Twitch mostly. We're going to have more interviews tomorrow, and so that should be a lot of fun. I saw that Ravi was in here. Thank you very much. Of course, Doug was in here, and Worlds of Rogue, Spunkles. We appreciate you being in here. Arcade Ages, just everyone that took the time to check us out and hang out with us. We're going to take it to the house tonight, and we'll be back bright and early at 9 a.m. tomorrow for another round of Boatfest 2024. We hope you had a good time, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Until tomorrow, a big hearty adios.